Let's do an unboxing video, and this is the box, and it's the UA12S Plus-6G EONON. So it's a car stereo. I also got 1, 2, 3 more boxes. Let's open the small boxes first, and then we'll continue with the big box. I don't even remember what this is. It says EONON I believe this is one of the things I added to my purchase for a car stereo. That's tricky. There we go. Actually doesn't say anything, but I guess you should open it like this. It also says EONON. Ah yes, this is the free backup camera that was included in my purchase. I'm actually not going to use this one because I got the backup camera already, and the cable and some other mounting stuff for the backup camera. I might use this camera for something else, but not for my car right now. And the instructions, and it's the EONON HD rear view camera from EONON. Another box, almost the same size, and this one says something ROK5QZ Video para Automobile, almost exactly the same size as the previous one. So let's open this one as well. EONON, just as the previous one. So this is, that's the front facing camera. It's apparently a 720p USB something. So that's the USB cable. Yep. And this USB cable ends in a connector like this, 5-pin plug, circular, and then a standard USB-A on the other side. And the other side of the camera, and it looks like this. And that's the front facing camera. It was also on sale, so I added that one as well. You can also change this depending on the angle you need it to point at. You're going to put this on the windscreen. That's the windscreen, and you then decide where to aim your camera. Lovely. Time for box number 3. Almost the same one. A0593. EONON, just as the others. Lovely colors, really nice packaging actually. And this is, yes, it's the DAB receiver, also USB. So I'm gonna be able to listen to DAB radio, USB, and then the antenna goes there. Nice. And that's the antenna that you're gonna mount on the windscreen on the inside. And a lovely user manual says car DAB Plus receiver for Android system. Great, so that means that's the last box will be the Android system then. And as you can tell, this is actually a standard 10-inch Android tablet, and I'm going to compare this a little bit with the thing that we'll find in the last box of today. This one says EONON change why wait, in-car entertainment trusted by consumers for more than 20 years. Sounds promising. And then it says double DIN car stereo model UA12S Plus with the Android 12, 64 gigs of storage, 6 gigs of RAM, and the 10-inch QLED touchscreen, hopefully the same size as my tablet. I'm in Sweden. I bought this 3 days ago and it was shipped from Germany to Sweden in just 3 days. I placed the order on Sunday evening and now it's Wednesday and I already got this. So in my opinion that's quick. Even things that we buy in Sweden we don't get within 3 days nowadays. There we go. EONON in-car entertainment trusted by consumers for more than 20 years. Recyclable packs, environmental care. True, true, true. Here we go. The moment of truth. Lovely, you're all set with this user manual. Apparently a rather small one. So that's the instructions in several different languages. I'm going to put this over here. And that's also the instructions apparently in at least English and German as far as I can tell. So let's be a little bit careful with this. Let's do this one first. Yes, so these are all the cables. There are loads of cables, loads of connection options for these EONON car stereos. Apparently a really nice Ziploc bag with this zipper. So now it's open and you can close it again and then open it. So where should we start? Let's do it like this. Loads of cables. We have to do it like this even. That's a USB cable from one of there and to USB plus USB. Lovely. Next one is the GPS receiver with one of these plugs. A 4G/Bluetooth antenna with this kind of plug. Another 4G/Bluetooth antenna with the same type of plug. Even one more USB inlet, so 3 USBs so far. Then we got the external microphone for using this as a Bluetooth and There we go. This one is the input for the backup camera. Backup camera. Standard CVBS yellow one. This one is ground, that's brake, and this is 12 volt plus for the backup camera. And then something else over there. I'm not too sure if this is actually going to be connected to brake. I think this is going to be connected to the reversing gear. Next one, it says audio output, right, rear, left and right, and then send receive. I guess this one could be CAN bus, I would say. Here we go. Ah yes, so this is the cable for audio output, loads of those, the mic input, the amp controller output, and also a subwoofer out, front camera input with RCA, but we do have the front camera input with USB, so we will use that one instead. Subwoofer, and then these ones video input. So in total I will have 3 video inputs on this Android device, and that's really good. And then it's this one, which is the normal input, and that's the ISO connector for connecting to the car. In my case, I'm going to connect this to a Volkswagen transporter, and I need some other connector as well, an adapter from the Volkswagen connector to this one, but everything is labeled really nice. Reverse trigger wire, steering wheel control 1, 2, battery plus, rear right, everything is labeled really nice. Thank you. And these are some mounting screws, and then a SIM card thing and a fuse. Great, thanks. Loads of cables, really nice. How did they fit this? Let's get this back together again. Here we go. Now for the moment of truth. The head unit in itself, I believe. So if we're gonna be a little bit careful, I guess this thing is in 2 parts. Careful, careful, careful. And we're gonna split it like this. And then, oh, sorry, that's close. Split this one as well. And apparently these are in 2 parts, but they are, yes, they are connected. So let's be careful. That is the screen. Lovely, right? Even though it's upside down. Let's compare this screen to my Samsung Galaxy S6 screen. So it's almost the same height, almost the same width, almost exactly the same actually. So that's really nice. Means that I'm gonna have a 10-inch screen on my dashboard on my car. Lovely. And let's be a little bit careful. Apparently this one is connected to over there, and then we will try this other part out as well. And there's a screen protector over here, so we don't have to be super careful. And the base unit in itself is this one. So it's a normal 2D size. So this one goes to over there. And let's see. I'm guessing this should be like this. And like this. And I will have to be careful because I don't really know how to do this right now. I'm guessing I will have to take this apart somehow. But anyway, this is the main feature basically. You can change this to left, right, up and down, which is really nice. And the main unit in itself to have all of these things, which is kind of amazing in my opinion. GPS, 4G, normal antenna, spot for a fan, but there is no fan in here. The standard input for power and output for the high voltage, the high level audio output to the speakers, and that's it's not easy to see, but it's actually a HDMI output, so you can connect this to an extra screen. And then you have all of these connectors to the wiring that we just looked at. So this is my lovely 10-inch Android car stereo from EONON, which is gonna replace my previous Volkswagen stereo. And the main reason for this is that I would really like to have a backup camera, which I don't have today, at least not easily. So main use of this is for a backup camera input.